Hey, what's up guys? So I get asked this a lot. You have a great business or business idea, you're doing well but no capital to grow it further. You feel like you're crippled or burdened by a lack of capital? Here's what a lot of people don't know. You don't actually need a whole lot of capital to grow a business. Now we all know about bank loans, personal loans, or getting investment, but how about leverage? It means using borrowed money or equity to purchase assets for expansion. Let's think out of the box for this one, okay? Let me explain this principle using a very simple story. Imagine this with me. There's this guy called Robert. He has a great bakery business in this tiny little town. He'd make $100,000 profit every single year running the business. There's an old baker who also runs a bakery. He has a 50% market share in this little town. They each have 50-50. Now this old baker one day decides to retire and he asks Robert if he wants to buy the business. He wants to sell it for $100,000. Now Robert wants to buy the business, but he has no money. It'd be wonderful to double his market share and buy over the old man's business, but he had no money, so he had to think out of the box. He asked himself a really important question. Who would stand to gain the most from him owning the business? His supplier, that's right. He orders $250,000 worth of goods from him every single year for one shop. What about two? So he called up his supplier and said, hey, I have a contract for exclusive rights to supply my company with baking supplies, and I guarantee you $500,000 of baking supplies from you for 3 years. $500,000 every single year. The only catch is you have to give me a $50,000 cash rebate up front. Now to the supplier, it's a no-brainer. He's thinking to himself, I give this guy $50,000 cash, it's like a discount, but I have an assured sum of $1.5 million worth of sales for a period of 3 years. So, he agrees. Cash in hand at this point for Robert is $50,000. So Robert goes to the old man and tells him, now instead of buying over the business for $100,000, oh, here it comes, he's going to ask for a discount. Robert then says, I'm going to buy it for $120,000. I'll give you $50,000 cash up front, pay the remaining $70,000 in installments over 3 years. Now, rather than getting $100,000 and letting it sit in the bank, he's going to receive $20,000 more than the original value. The old man agrees as well. So let's summarize what just happened. Robert managed to double his business to $200,000 worth of profits every single year. He only has to fulfill monthly repayments of $1,944. Yeah. Effectively, he just bought a business worth $100,000 for $1,944 a month without having to fork out a single cent up front. It's a win-win deal for everybody. And that's what leverage is. Use this example and see how you can apply this principle to your situation. You could be looking to buy out a competitor, expand the business, increase market share, have better shop space, or help business. We applied this principle when we opened up our second outlet of Rookery in the CBD. We needed about $450,000 for expansion. So what we did is we went to our suppliers with exclusive rights to supply us with goods for 3 years. They agreed and they substantially reduced our outlay. On top of that, we had government grants. Eventually, we only had to fork out about $150,000 rather than $450,000 to open the second outlet. Now, guys, this concept is not new and I didn't invent it, okay? Coba. There's so many other ways you can explore to fund your business. There's crowdfunding, VCs, equity for investment, ask for money from your uncle or auntie. What's important is, if you meet a roadblock, don't be dismayed. Find ways to go around it. Be creative. Think out of the box. Keep pushing. Keep hustling. The true entrepreneur is relentless. I was at this talk recently and I heard Sim Feng Ji from MTI. He said this, everybody has ideas. It's how you execute it. And I couldn't agree more. It's the execution that makes all the difference. So if you have a business idea, don't just sit on it and wait for conditions to ripen. Get out there, work on it, find ways around roadblocks. Seize your success and be relentless.